this is the worst first half performance I've seen from Chelsea. Like, what was really happening? Look at that first goal. Tosin and Hato couldn't defend that goal. They couldn't. Like, this Qarabag that we drew today, we have played them 2 times. The first time we scored them 4-0. The second time we scored them 6-0, I think, if I'm not mistaken. 6 goals. This is the first time Qarabag is getting a point from Chelsea. This shows the level in which we have diminished in terms of performance, to the extent that even score first. Normally, if that defense were well organized, that first goal wouldn't have entered. But it was a disorganized defense, and that is why that goal went in. After it hit the bar, came out, nobody was there to defend again. The same guy, that shows that our defense has a lot of work to do. Now I ask, does it mean that if Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez are not in the midfield, our team will lack depth while playing? Because the midfield was so empty. Santos and Lavia were just not understanding each other. It was the second half when Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez were introduced that Chelsea started dominating the midfield. In the first half, these guys were almost having the midfield. Look at the first goal. That first goal was nothing like, what were they doing? What were they doing in the first goal? What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Look at. He had to touch the ball. Instead of clearing it, like, he started stretching his leg. He could have been pushing that guy until that guy would make a mistake and another person will come and help him. But he was just stretching from afar without timing. What kind of defense is that? And that is why these guys scored that goal. Now, Gittins, who was penetrating from the left wing, couldn't even do the same thing that Garnacho did when he came in. The goal Garnacho scored was the same goal that Gittins could have scored if he was doing the right thing. But he was just busy throwing legs up and down, missing a lot of chances. He was dispossessed so many times more than he dribbled their defenders. He was so many times dispossessed from the ball. I don't know if we should also be expecting a lot from these Gittins, because Gittins is no longer Gittins. The guy is not Gittins at all. I've watched his football, his pattern of game. He's so sluggish and very slow. He doesn't have that charisma of a winger. He's still a young guy, but this is a game that we should have won. Without even stressing ourselves. This is a pure game that 3-0, 4-0 is okay. But now, we have thrown the game. It's a very bad one. Garnacho and Estevao scored similar goals from the wings. And that is where our goals came today. Gittins could have done more because Gittins saw more of the ball today than any other winger. He was well fed on that side, but he did nothing with those balls. He just wasted every opportunity that came his way. Anyway, we go again on Saturday.